afternoon, or evening. Welcome to day 5 to my second annual WPT in All Vegas Poker Space. I'm Sherry Pluskota. Joining me thus far as co-host is ASG. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Yeah, about to take my mom to the airport for snowbirding purposes. So,
Good for her. Do you ever get a chance to go see her during the winter?
it's been a while. Yeah, it's definitely been a while since I've visited her down there,
I hear you. Does she go Florida or Arizona?
Florida.
Yeah. Well, good for her for getting out of the cold and enjoying the nice sunshine of Florida. Something more people probably should do and enjoy the warm weather in the winter. Well, let me keep it moving along. Many thanks to my sponsor, Elevator Results. If you need a tailor made workout plan to help you lose weight or gain weight, Elevator Results can design that plan. Follow them on Twitter and check out their site at elevatorresultspt.com. Reminder, you can find my past recordings of the spaces and interviews I've done on my YouTube channel at Sherry Pluskota 9212. Please subscribe. It is free of charge. Just a few announcements before we get into the meat and bones of our daily coverage. Yesterday, I was supposed to interview Tanya Masters, and we have had to reschedule it because I actually ended up trying and actually starting 3 different spaces because she would get into the space, but we couldn't see her. And she was sending me screenshots that she was actually in the space. She could hear us talking, but we couldn't even see her to invite her up to speak. And she even requested, and we still could not see the request or her. So I remember this happening, I don't know, within the last 12 months. And I don't remember how long it took before Twitter resolved it, but anyway, I think we're back to that glitch, folks. So, um, if you're in the space, we may not see you. So sorry about that. It's not on purpose, but we did have that glitch in the past. So here we go. Anyway, Tanya Masters, we're going to reschedule it after the holidays because, of course, she was going to be my last interview for the year. And I'm keeping to that just because I'm busier than hell and this is a lot to keep up with. And I told her she is more than welcome to come in this morning and I can certainly do the interview during this space. And if she chooses to, that'll be fantastic. And if not, that's fantastic too. We will catch up with her after the new year. So Tanya Masters is out of Ireland and she is a representative of the Irish Poker Tour and heavily involved with the Irish Poker Open. So I look forward to getting more information out there about all of that stuff happening in Ireland. Be reminded Monday during our space, about an hour into our space, we're going to talk about the Fair Bet Act, and we'll be joined by some special guests, Sarah O'Connor, who, of course, is a friend of my space, and we've talked with her and interviewed her before, as well as Lee will join us. She's the one that developed the petition that she's pushing for everybody to sign to get the Bet Act passed. So, and I've reached out to somebody else, haven't heard back from them. Hopefully, they'll join us as well in the discussion. And once that's solidified, I will make that announcement. Let's continue to send prayers to Fats, who is currently in the hospital in Michigan, and hopefully they're going to, not diagnose, let's see, come up with a plan of action for what they're going to do next to help his current medical issues. So sending Fats some prayers of health and also to those healing hands of the doctors that they come up with a great plan of action on his behalf. I wanted to also make the announcement that there was a mistake that I made with the Red Rocks tournament information. We've been talking about it being a $150 tournament, daily tournament. It's actually an $85 tournament with a $17 rake. So wanted to make sure we got that information out there. Hopefully, I'll remember to tell Isaac because he's the one that's got it on the list of tournaments to read on a daily basis. At some point, hopefully, I'll remember to tell him. Um, ASG, have you seen the new Michael Mizrachi vlog?
Definitely not. No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to highly recommend it. I watched it this morning, and it's his vlog is called The Countdown to the 25K Super Main. Pardon me, I got the hiccups, excuse me, in the Bahamas. The first vlog, which is the one I watched this morning, is only 14 minutes long, which I'm here for. These folks that are vlogging 30 minutes, 25 minutes, even 20 minutes, I just don't have the time. Like, I'm too busy right now. And I hate that because it's such good content that everybody's creating. It's just too long for me. I just rather sit it out than not watch the whole thing. But this one's 14 minutes long, and I hope he keeps to that time frame because it's just enough. And it is jam packed with some fun stuff between him and his family. You get to meet his mom, his son Paul, his brother Donald. And it's fun. It's just a fun vlog in the grinder, typical grinder type of coverage for sure. So I highly recommend it, whether you like them or not. If you can't enjoy that vlog, there's something wrong with you because it is comical. So there you go. We are embarking on Ladies Week in Vegas, and I want to touch on the schedule for Ladies Week because we really haven't. So I'm going to start with the 11 a.m. WIP No Limit tournament. It's over at Resorts World. It's a $150 buy-in, 30K starting stack, 20-minute levels. And then there is a 4 p.m. Omaha 8, $240 buy-in, 30K starting stack. And this is on Monday. Those tournaments are Monday at Resorts World. Then on Tuesday, you're going to have Mystery Bounty, $240 buy-in at 11 a.m., 30K starting stack, 30-minute blinds. And at 6 p.m. on Tuesday at Resorts World, a WIP Crazy Pineapple, $150 buy-in, 30K starting stack. Then on Wednesday at Resorts World, part of the women's winter poker schedule, at 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. is the Lady Mimosa meetup game, and they're going to be giving away 5K in seats and prizes from the WPT. And then at 11 a.m. is the WHIP Poker Jingle. It's a $240 buy-in, 30K starting stack, 30-minute blinds. Then they're doing a holiday party and gift exchange at 6 p.m. for Poker Friends Forever holiday meetup gift exchange. On Thursday is a day 1A of their championship at 11 o'clock, $360 buy-in. At 6 p.m. is day 1B. Same thing, $360 buy-in, 40K starting stack, 30-minute blinds. And then, of course, I'll talk about the other meetup games going on around Vegas as we progress. December the 12th, which is Friday, they're going to have the restart of the championship at 11. Then they're going to do another ladies championship at $300 buy-in at 11 a.m. And then at 5 p.m. is a milestone satellite into the ladies championship. It's a $200 satellite and it is a milestone. Then Saturday, December 13th is the $1,100 WPT ladies championship over at the Win. And that is a 250K guarantee, 40K starting stack, 40-minute blinds. And then Sunday the 14th, they have a ladies event at the Bellagio, and that is a $250 buy-in at 11 a.m. And then the Aria Ladies Open is on December the 15th. That's a $600 buy-in, and that's at 1 p.m. 30K starting stack, 30-minute blind. So I just wanted to kind of go over that whole schedule because we had not yet for Ladies Week in December. So, ASG, you have anything you'd like to bring up this morning?
I think I saw. Oh, what's his name? Oh shoot, I gotta find the tweet. But basically, if you're confused on where to go for any tournaments outside of just WPT, I guess Hendon Mob is a decent place to go for a schedule since nobody does like the summer with the Excel files or the tablets. So Hendon uh, seem to reply that like they have somewhat of a schedule if you're trying to find
Yeah,
it.
Hendon, yes. Hendon has all of the tournaments series all over the world 12 months of the year. You can go on to that Hendon mob, and it is a very easy, you could filter your search very easily. It is definitely a great resource. Also, Poker Atlas is pretty well updated with what's going on in Vegas. And the one thing I have to say about Poker Atlas this go round is when you look at the initial screen that has all of, say, today only tournaments, they, like, say if I see the MGM right on that screen, I don't have to click anything else. It's the list of schedule for today. It says MGM, and it has all the pertinent details right there. It has the buy-in, the stack amount, the guarantee, and blind levels. So I don't have to click and look for any information anywhere else. I can just go right down that schedule and find, tournament time or whatever, and has that information right there, which I really appreciate, especially doing these daily shows, because I can go right there and copy. And even if I wanted to, I could copy and paste. I just copy it and either put in my computer or I write it down on a paper, and that's what I read from. So I definitely have appreciated the way that Poker Atlas is doing it and has made those changes to make it a little bit easier to get that information much faster. Instead of looking at that and then clicking on it and then scrolling down through all of the details for that tournament and blah, blah, blah. And now they have all of the rakes. And so I definitely love that for sure. Good morning, Isaac. How are you? Oh, he might still be connecting. Did you want to say something? I
Oh, I
asked you.
just want to say that's good to hear because I was hearing, a lot of negativity regarding Poker Atlas once they had like the whole GoPro thing. So good to hear they have still a whole lot of information available like that.
Absolutely. And I don't subscribe to anything for as far as they're concerned. So this is just data anybody can look at, subscriber or not. So, and I love that as well, for sure. Isaac, you there, buddy? Uh-oh, we can't hear you. He may not be able to talk right now, and that's fine. If you can, and we can't hear you, you might have to go out and come back in, bud. All right. Let's see. What did I want? Okay, I wanted to bring up. Not sure how many of you have seen Joe Morengo's um, recent tweets, but he was at South Point playing last night and was escorted off the property. I don't know if it's just a 24-hour ban or if he's been, banned for a year or whatever. But according to what he tweeted, um, he got removed from the poker room because he looked at another player and they didn't like the look he gave him. And so they called the floor and said that he was looking, that Joe was looking at him. And so they removed him. So, I'm sure there's 20 sides to the story. I'm really kind of hoping that Joe comes in and gives us a blow by blow of what happened. But that's what happened at South Point. He did post a video of being escorted out by security. So hopefully it's just a 24-hour escort out. Joe's been, I think he said in the video, a customer of theirs for 7 years. So hopefully, they can all work it out and he's not banned because, he plays there a lot. Uh, so anyway, that's what I saw on Twitter yesterday. Isaac, you there? I don't know. It shows him as co-host. What do you see him as, ASG?
Yeah, I see him as co-host.
Okay. All right. We're just going to keep moving along until he comes on. It's frustrating. And we went through that with our space ghost yesterday, Tanya Masters. I mean, I think we spent about 20 minutes, if not a half an hour, trying to get her uh, a microphone and to show up on a space. I mean, it was ridiculous. And it's a little disappointing, but here we are. I wanted to talk about a little pet peeve that, I've kind of mumbled and grumbled about in the past that some of the operators are just not providing enough information on their websites, or you have to hunt it down, right? And yesterday was a prime example. I am trying, now that I'm home, I'm trying to print out all the schedules so that when we read the schedules for the day, I could just look at the printout of the schedule for that operator. You would not believe how many websites of very popular casinos and card rooms do not have their schedule for this month on their webpage. Now, how do you expect people who are traveling from all over the world coming to Vegas to plan their vacation and their poker and come to your room if they can't find your schedule? Like, does that make sense? Somebody make sense of that for me. Like a poker player should be able to come to your webpage, click on poker room, and look at your schedule for your poker room. It's not that hard. I know there's sometimes a disconnect between the poker room and the IT guys who are the ones that are going to upload it for them. But, we got to do better somehow, some way. That is probably one of the top, important things to post on a poker room's webpage is their schedule for the month so people can plan. And if you make it too hard, people are going to be like, oh, never mind. I found this schedule. I'm just going to go over there because it's easy. And I'm not the only one to complain about this, as well as make a PDF that's in black and white so I can print it. I can't even print the Venetian um, schedule because it's a red background with white printout and black. You can't see it. I'm using a cartridge and a half to print the schedule out. And then when you do, you can't see it. So please, operators, I'm not the only one that's complained about it. And I'm going to tell you, somebody did something about it. And I can't remember what tournament it may have been the Malta series. They heard us. And guess what? They made a printable schedule in black and white so that we're not wasting all kind of ink. And I highly recommend it, operators. Okay, I'm climbing off my soapbox now. Sorry. Sorry. Just needed to get that out there. Come on,
You know what?
operators.
As long as we're going with that, sure. So Borgata has their schedule for the winter out January, and you know what? I'll do a similar, well, actually, a different sort of rant on that. They put out their winter poker open, and
Right?
you can do whatever you want as an operator, but I think it's silly for Atlantic City. I mean, Vegas is one thing because people are on vacation, so time means nothing, or days of the week mean nothing. But
Right.
Atlantic City is a lot of locals. So it is very silly to me that I look at their schedule, kickoff event, $400 tournament. So you think it's like for the casuals, and day one, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, then day two, Tuesday, day three, Wednesday. What are you doing?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
and then
that's brutal.
then the next one, uh, day one, Tuesday, day two, Wednesday. Next one is uh, day one's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So day two is Saturday and day two is Sunday, which is good, but you can't get a day one that's except for Friday at 5:15 if you could make it there in time for late reg to kind of make that one okay. So, like, and there's a lot of
Yeah.
that in their schedule. So yeah, that's my mini rant there. A lot of
And I
weekend
appreciate
day
that.
ones with day two and threes going into midweek. That just doesn't work with the casuals.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. And I feel like Kelly over there who's running things, I feel like she's trying to do some things differently. And I think she's doing it with the right intention that she's like, let's mix it up and see if this brings us, because it's always done this way. Let's try it this way and see if we get any different results. And there are some things that are tried and true and if it's not broke, you shouldn't fix it kind of things. And maybe this is one of those. I did post the schedule up in the Jumbotron for those that are interested. And I appreciate that input,
Yeah, I
ASG.
think, I mean, due to how tournaments have been on the East Coast. I think it. I mean, I'm not. As I said, I don't have their numbers, but I believe it's because they think they can get enough players in the cash games that they don't need to have their big tournaments on the weekends to get people, and it's easier to rake the cash games. But that's just speculation in terms of like how many dealers they have on each day, et cetera, that kind of thing. That I think they're
Right.
not trying to get the highest numbers they can on these tournaments and would rather spread it out between cash and tournament. And that's their right, but yeah, not a fan.
Well, and I'm going to tell you, Sean was in a space, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago. I don't even remember, but it's been a while. And, in space time, that's, it seems like years ago, but I want to say it's probably 2 months ago. Um, and he kind of alluded to the fact that there's some kind of disconnect between the poker room and the powers that be at that property, and that they're trying to find um, some solutions to logistics and some other things. And so, it may be part of that's why they've had to change it. I don't know.
Okay, I'm surprised he was talking about Borgata because the biggest issues on the East Coast for MGM has been National Harbor in Maryland. But
Yeah, well, that was before all that kicked off.
oh,
I'll tell
okay,
you that.
oh,
Yeah, that
okay,
was
got
before.
it.
Yeah, that was before. That was definitely before all that kicked off, for sure. Maybe a couple of weeks before that kicked off, because then when that kicked off, I was like, oh shit, now he's got that to to dive into. So, yeah, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. All right, let's take a look at some winners around town. Over at Resorts World, David Gerlot took down the $200 3K guarantee nightcap for $1,248. Over at the Aria Open, event number 3 was won by Javier Francourt. It was a $600 PLO tournament, and he took home just under 17,000. Also over at the Aria Open, event number 2 was the Taurus tournament, and Liz Scott Durant um, took home the trophy after a heads up agreement, and he took home just about $8,900. Cody and Mark took down the South Point 10 p.m. Turbo for $623 the other night. Peg took down the Thursday Daily Tournament over at the Bellagio. Patrick Keegan of Spokane took down event number 19 over at the Venetian. It was a $200 no limit bounty tournament. He took home 2,500 plus the bounties. So congrats to those winners around town. I love announcing winners. Makes you feel so good. And the guy from Spokane, I feel like I've played with him before. I looked at his picture. I'm going to have to talk to my friends in Spokane to jog my memory a little bit more, but pretty sure I did play with him before. Anyway, congrats to all those winners. Are you playing any poker this weekend?
I'm thinking about going to. We'll see. I'm thinking about going to the casino after dropping my mom off. So maybe some cash. It's been a while.
Awesome.
It's
Well, good
been
luck if you do.
yeah. I was about to say it's been disappointing since New Jersey outlet sweeps, and I completely understand their point of view, I guess, on the thing. But
Right.
I was definitely more into gold than I was ever really on WSOP.com or BetMGM. So maybe need to get back on the horse in terms of those things as well.
Well, I really wish I could play WSOP here in Georgia, just for the record. I get to play it when I'm in Vegas. I love staying at South Point because honestly, it's away from the strip and it forces me almost to stay in my room and play online just when I need a break. Because when you're on the strip, there's just so much going on and so many people around. And you're trying to meet up with everybody that I just never get to play if I'm staying on the strip. But I do love that WSOP site. And I love the fact that you can win satellites into their live events. I love that part of it. I don't get to play very often. As a matter of fact, I don't even have the new version installed, which I'm sure it's going to be a mess trying to do that. But anyway, I do wish we had it here in Georgia. You know what? I'm going to go over with the other meetup games that are going on around town here in the next week to 10 days. Of course, our meetup game, the sixth official Spaces meetup game, is December 12th at the Bellagio at 2 p.m. Of course, Sean McCormick and Craig Larson are going to make sure we have some free pizza. And we're going to have Splash the Pots, of course. We have a B-52 bomber plane trophy to give away to the chip leader of the day. And ladies, we're going to do a special drawing for the ladies only. It's going to be a Vera Bradley travel bag drawing for those that attend. Also, there's a ladies only meetup game on December the 12th. And that's part of a new monthly ladies meetup game. The next one will be January the 15th. I'm going to take a Vera Bradley blanket. We're going to do a drawing or something to give that blanket away to the ladies. That's December the 12th at the Bellagio. The WPT Gold Ladies Mimosa meetup game is at the Win at 9 a.m. on December the 12th. And of course, Jamie Kurtstetter will give us a lot of splash the pot items, including some WPT buy ins. I wish I could be there for that, but I don't arrive until the 11th, darn it. Poker Queens Ladies Only meetup game at the Venetian on December the 11th from 6 to 10 p.m. That is a 1-3 no limit game. And of course, let's not forget just the Bellagio ladies meetup. I'm sorry, just a ladies event December 14th at 11 a.m. That's a $250 buy in, 10K guarantee, 30K starting stack. And of course, I already talked about the Ladies Winter Festival at Resorts World. So just wanted to go all over those for those that want to play some cash games while in Vegas with the ladies. That's what's going on with those. Well, I was hoping Isaac was going to get back in here, but he is so busy right now with all of their Phase 6 push and their NFT push. And so I appreciate the time he does give to this space every morning. I also, you know what, let me just go over what's going on. Um, hmm, what did I do with I thought I did the WPT schedule for today, but I guess I did. So let's just look at the ARIA Open today. And there is a horse tournament, $600 buy-in, 11 a.m. start, 30K starting stack, 30-minute blinds with a 30K guarantee. At 1 p.m. is the $600 no limit tournament at the ARIA. 30K starting stack, 30-minute blinds, 50K guarantee. And at 7 p.m., a $300 no limit, 25K starting stack, 25-minute blinds, 15K guarantee over at the ARIA. And don't forget, when you make a final table over at the ARIA, you're going to get some swag, an ARIA hoodie for making the final table, which I think is very cool. Over at South Point today, 10:10 a.m. is a $120 no limit tournament, 15,000 guarantee. And that is a 20K starting stack at 2:10 p.m. over at South Point is their $120 buy-in. And that is a chip chop survival tournament with a $3,000 guarantee, 20K starting stack. At 6:10 p.m. is their deep stack, 10K guarantee, 30K starting stack, $180 buy-in. At 10:10 p.m. is their Turbo Bounty $120 buy-in, 2K guarantee, 20K starting stack. Why does that 10 a.m.? Does that make sense to you, ASG? It's $120 buy-in with a $15,000 guarantee. I want to say that's a typo. That seems like a lot.
You say 150 with?
No, $120 buy-in.
You sure it's not a multiple fight? Maybe.
No, it's a daily. I'm going to I'm
Yeah,
going to go
something
look at,
doesn't sound right there.
yeah, I'm going to look on Poker Atlas when we're done with the show and try to look that up. I just feel like that's a typo, but it is listed on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as a 15K guarantee, and the other days of the week it's a 10K guarantee. So maybe it's not a typo. Um, I mean, that's a lot of buy-ins to make that big of a price pool, but okay,
Where is this?
South Point,
Oh,
that's at
South.
South Point. So good luck. Um, I hope that is the true numbers because that's some great numbers if it is for sure. But I'll double check it today, folks. Promise. Over at the Orleans today, there's an 11 a.m. mega stack. Has a 30K guarantee. It's a $300 buy-in, 40K starting stack, 30-minute blinds that'll be pushed to 40-minute blinds at some point. That is at 11 a.m. At 1 p.m. is the Toe Championship Day 2. At 4 p.m. is the Horse Tournament. That's with an H. That's a $240 buy-in, 10K guarantee, 30K starting stack, 20-minute blinds. Also at 6 p.m. at the Orleans is a Monster Stack, $150 buy-in, 10K guarantee, 30K starting stack, 20-minute blinds. So that's what's going on over at the Orleans today. I wanted to give a little shout out to Blue, who, first of all, she won her way to a Bahamas trip and buy-ins. So that was a great accomplishment right from the start. Pardon me. And today she's going to play the $2,750 circuit championship. So they should be, I think they're underway just about right now. So good luck to Blue. We're wishing her great success in the Bahamas. And I want to tell you that she messaged me. I was hoping that Isaac was going to be in here so he could hear this, but she mentioned me that she ran into Scotty Wynn and told him that she heard our interviews and that she enjoyed our interviews with him. And she was thrilled that she got to meet him in person, which it is really a thrill to meet some of these icons in poker for sure. Let's see if we can get Isaac up here. Pardon me. I'm going to give him a minute. Isaac, are you there, buddy?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good lord. Fucking X is evil sometimes. Good lord.
Dude, let me tell you something. We tried. I closed down and opened 3 spaces yesterday trying to get Tanya Masters a microphone. And she would send me a screenshot of her being in the space, but we could not see her.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh
which is a
wow.
glitch that happened in the last 12 months here in X, but it's so frustrating.
Yeah. Yeah, it can be. But good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Well, glad you joined us. I don't know if you heard what I was saying about Blue. Did you hear?
No, but I was actually
Okay,
just about to let you know because,
go ahead.
yeah, that she busted out. I think she told me she busted out ninth out of the satellite because she's been
Yep.
trying to play a couple satellites out there. But today is day one of the main, so she said send her some run good, and I definitely made sure we did that in the GBG server. But yeah, she's battling, so we're rooting.
We are rooting, and that's what I was just saying. And she sent me a DM right before we went on to the space that she ran into Scotty Wynn, and she had a nice little chat with him. So that's always a thrill.
That's dope. The Scotties at Paradise. Hell yeah.
Hell yes. Hell yes. So I'm excited for her. And, as I mentioned, it's a great accomplishment that she won her way there. So she started out with a great accomplishment, and hopefully she's going to have a deep run in the main today. And we'll be standing by watching.
Hell yeah.
Hell to the yes. Pardon me. You have anything you like to bring up? Did you see the video Joe Morengo posted?
No. What happened?
He got escorted out of South Point yesterday.
What?
I'm hoping he comes in and chats with us. Let me see if I can't send him a DM. You guys stand by for a second. Yeah, there's a video of him being escorted out by um, security. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to DM him. I'm sorry, I can't do 3 things at once. Okay, so there, and what he had said was he was in hand and he was watching his opponent, and the opponent was upset that he was looking at him. And so he called the floor and said that Joe was looking at him, and so the floor threw him out. So I'm sure there's 3 more sides to that story, but I would like for Joe to come tell us his side.
Wow. Wow, that's wow. I hope he's all right.
Yeah. Well, there's a video of him. You can watch it when we're done. But anyway,
Okay.
I would love if he would stop in and let us know what's going on. I love South Point, and hopefully it's just a 24-hour escort out and he can go right back because, he's been their customer like 7 years. So, um,
He's one of the first people that told me I need to be there. Like, and yeah, that sucks.
yeah, it does suck. Yeah, I just like, damn it. Okay, so let's keep it moving, shall we? Do you want to go ahead and read out your tournaments for today?
Yeah, let me grab him. Give me a sec.
Sure. While you're doing that, I'll read the other ones. Over at Planet Hollywood at 11 a.m. is day 2A of the Santa Big Sack of Chips tournament, 25K starting stack. No, I'm sorry, 25K guarantee, 40K starting stack, 25-minute blinds. Over at the Venetian is a $600 ultimate stack day 1B. $600 buy-in starts at 11:10, 250,000 guarantee, 40K starting stack, 40-minute blinds. Also at the Venetian at 12:10 is $600 Big O Bounty tournament, 30,000 guarantee, 25K starting stack, 30-minute blinds. At 6:10 p.m. is a $250 bounty no limit tournament, 20K guarantee, 25K starting stack, 30-minute blinds. Over at the Bellagio at 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. is a $200 no limit 4K guarantee tournament, 20K starting stack, 20-minute blinds. That has a $40 rake. And I'm going to tell you that at both of those tournaments, for each entry, the player is going to get a $10 food comp. So that's kind of a nice little perk for them to do. Over at the MGM is a $160 grand double stack tournament that starts at 11:10 a.m. 3K guarantee, 30K starting stack, 20-minute blinds. At 3:10 p.m. at the MGM is a no limit crazy pineapple, 1K guarantee, 20K starting stack, 15-minute blinds, $30 rake. 7:10 p.m. At the MGM is a $125 grand rebuy, $1,500 guarantee, 15K starting stack, 15-minute blinds. At 11:10 p.m. is a 125 no limit grand stack bounty tournament, 1K guarantee, 20K starting stack, 15-minute blinds. And at Mandalay Bay at 1 p.m. is a $60 no limit tournament, no guarantee, 10K starting stack, 15-minute blinds. And at 8 p.m. at Mandalay Bay is a $100 no limit tournament, no guarantee, 20K starting stack, 20-minute blinds. I'm just going to say a couple of things. First of all, Isaac, I did look up the Red Rocks tournament that we had some question about yesterday. So please add to your notes that it's actually a $85 buy-in for that tournament at 10:35 a.m.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's an $85 buy-in with a $17 rake. So it was my mistake when I wrote that down for you. Also, don't read the rakes today for that. All those that we don't need to read them every day for those that you're going to read. We'll do it again maybe next week. Okay.
Sounds good to me.
All right. It's all yours, buddy.
Alrighty. So starting off at Horseshoe, there's the 9 a.m. $100 no limit 1K guarantee with a 20K starting stack. At 11 a.m., $160 no limit, $1,500 guarantee, 20K starting stack. 2 p.m., $100 no limit, 1K guarantee, 20K starting. Boy, Elon is testing me, let me tell you.
Poor
5 p.m.,
Isaac.
$100 no limit, 1K guarantee. Gee, man, my mic is just going in and out. Here, sorry
Yeah,
about
it is.
that. 8 p.m., $160 no limit, $1,500 guarantee.
Poor Isaac. There's nothing worse than the tech issues with these spaces. Honestly, it's so frustrating. You guys all know we've all been through it. I'm going to give him a minute. He may need to go back out and come back in. I don't know where he left off, so I'm just going to say the golden nugget every day for the next 2 weeks is going to have a 12 p.m. and an 8 p.m. tournament. There are no guarantees. It is a $100 buy-in, 10K starting stack, and there is a $23 rake. And I just told him not to say the rake, and I just read it right off the paper. Sorry, folks. And of course, over at Red Rocks, Sunday through Thursday for the next 3 weeks is a 10:35 a.m. tournament, $85 buy-in, no guarantee, 15K starting stack. You back with us, Isaac? Oh, he's down to a listener. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Over at Westgate at 12 p.m., there's a $55 no limit tournament, no guarantee, 15K starting stack, 15-minute blinds. At 3:05 p.m. is a $55 lazy pineapple tournament, which of course is a crowd favorite, no guarantee, 15K starting stack, 15-minute blinds. At 7:05 p.m. at Westgate is the $75 no limit bounty tournament, no guarantee, 15K starting stack, 15-minute blinds. And at 9:05 p.m. is a $70 no limit, no guarantee tournament, 15K starting stack, 15-minute blinds. As soon as he gets back, I'm going to let him finish the horseshoe because sorry, but I don't know where he left off. So no worries. He's going back in. Bless him. And I'm sure he'll be back in a minute. Ooh, we got to love spaces, don't we? Got to love spaces. Well, I'm going to give a little update on the spaces. The sixth official spaces meetup game at the Bellagio, of course. Everybody knows I've said it a million times. Here's 1,000,001, December 12th at 2 p.m. We have some great prizes and giveaways for Splash the Pots and some of the drawings. So I'm really excited. I think there's 20. I was looking at that today. Let me see. There is 26 people on the list. And I would say out of the 26, that probably 7 are kind of what ifs, maybes, so to speak. And of course, we always have some that show up that aren't on the list, and we have some that don't show up that are on the list. So it's always a fluid list, just because of everybody's plans. It's kind of like an understanding about a meetup game, because everything's dependent on everybody's tournament play. Are they making a day 2 or a day 3, or do they need to play another day 1C or day 1D or whatever? So we're flexible. We just like to have loose numbers so we can make sure we have enough dealers to start the day and to order pizzas. So there you have it, folks. So looking forward to it. Yeah, we're gonna miss Wolfie though. I will tell you that. Gonna miss Wolfie, but I'm so happy that he's heading out east. I think it's gonna be amazing for him. Oh, I see Avi's going to join us and tell us all about his recent hot slots. For those that have been around forever, hot slots. Avi's on the hot slots. Avi, give us an update on your hot slots.
Yeah, so I signed up to play yesterday, and I didn't realize this because I know the dealers don't get there until 9:45, so that's
Right.
when the game starts. But all the people who called in after me, they just went ahead and showed up at 8:45, and I got bumped. And I
Oh,
seriously, on the way home, I was like, what would my brother do if he was in this situation? And I was like, he would have gotten a seat at that table. Not only that, but I think only 8 of the 9 people actually showed up. So someone stole my seat. So I got robbed and stolen from yesterday.
oh, I'm sorry.
But
But then what happened with the slots?
yeah, so I was like butthurt from that. But then I went to my favorite slot machine, Buffalo Gold, and like on one of my last spins I got 4 coins, where if you get 3 you get into the bonus with 8 free games. I got 4 coins and got 15 free games.
Whoop, whoop.
And between that and a video I posted, I was up 450 or something, 460, 450. And
Nice.
I actually started driving home, and I was like, I do feel a little slighted, but I also just won money. So I started driving home, and I'm like, nah, I want to play. And I literally came back, made sure my name was still number 1 on the list, and sat down and went I forget, something like 300.
Nice. See there, perseverance, Avi, perseverance. I love that. Sorry, I just ripped a piece of paper. And whenever I leave one thing to go play a slot machine and I win on that slot machine, I'm like, hell yes. I'm so happy that happened to me that I ended up at a slot machine because that happened to me. Like the other day, I was playing with my kids. It was the night before I was leaving, and we were playing craps together. We love to play craps together. And it's one of the very few things we all do at the casino to get together. But anyway, and we're getting, it's a $5 table. Like we refuse to play anything more than $5. If we're desperate, we'll go on a $10 table. We just are just low budget, slow, gamblers. We just like the camaraderie at the table. So anyway, we were getting our butts kicked, and all of us went down a couple $100. We're like, we're out. And I went over to the Mo Money machine, which if any of you have played it, it's just a fun machine. It's a new machine, has a lot of gimmicks and gadgets on it, so to speak, but it's just I love it. It's a fun machine. And when I went over there, they were all taken up, and this guy was in the middle. There were three machines on each side, and the guy was playing the middle machine and an end machine. And when I walked up, I was like, "Oh, you're playing two?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay." So I just sat down behind him, no problem, waiting. I'm like, eventually he's going to stop or give up one or whatever. So I just sat there watching, no problem. And he hits if for those that know, the bonus for the green, which is the best bonus, right? And so he hits it and makes like, I think it was $29. And, he was playing 75 cents. He was happy, no problem. Hits his button a couple more times, and then he says, "Do you want to play this one and I'll move over?" And I said, "Yeah." So he's moving over to the one that still has all the stuff lit up on it. No problem. I just want to play one of these machines before I leave. And so I get on the middle machine and I press 75 cents and I get the bonus right away. And it's for the green guy again. And it's a 30, I already have a $30 win because the $30 diamond is up there. Well, this guy starts having a fit next to me. "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you hit on the first spin," and blah, blah, blah. And of course, he's not being mean about it. He's laughing about it. And so we're laughing, whatever. So I get the bonus, and he says, "Oh my gosh, you already beat my bonus. You have one diamond and you have $30. I only made 29, whatever." So we're laughing. I make $56. No problem. Still betting. And when I play machine, I changed my bet size. So I went up to 375, down to 150, up to $3. And I'm down to like $125 from the 156. And I'm like, I'm going to do a couple 750s. So I hit 750. And on the second time I hit 750, I get the bonus. I'm like, hell yes. Maybe I'll make a couple $100 because it's 750, right? $7.50. So it starts the bonus, and I got a couple of diamonds. I think I had like maybe 50 or $60 in winnings thus far. And the second spin, a $700 diamond came up. I thought that guy was going to have a heart attack. He was like, "Oh my gosh." I said, "Yeah, but I'm betting $7.50, not the 75 cents." And he was like, "Okay." So we were all screaming and yelling. I cashed out like $1,200. And I'm like, "Okay, bye." And I was like, but had it not been for losing on craps, if I had still been winning on craps, I would have never been on that machine. So it set me up for the win. So Abby, look at it as a setup for the win, my friend.
Yeah, totally. And I am grateful. I'm definitely grateful that I won money. But like I'm also just in this like weird spot right now where it's like, do I talk to the fucking casino manager? Like, look, dog, I thought I was safe. I like haven't been here in 5 months, and you know what? You want me to show up 45 minutes early, hold my dick for 45 minutes? Like, come the fuck on. But I don't know. Anyway.
It is a tricky spot, right? Because you also don't want to upset anybody, right? But at the same token, you don't want to be treated poorly. Yeah, it's a tricky spot. It's a tricky
And
spot. Is it? Go ahead.
So the other part, like not the casino part, there's this guy who plays there, and I've seen him at 7 Mile also. His name's Matt, and I just kind of think he's a piece of shit. Like not an actual scammer or something like that, but just
Right.
a total fucking asshole. You know, someone to look up to. Just kidding. But
Avi.
so like just for example, I saw him at 7 Mile at 2 a.m. One of the times I like woke up and went over and played poker on a Saturday night, and he basically like doubles up against the fish and just leaves. And even I'm like, God, that was a fucking dirty ass hit and run.
Okay, we cannot be calling out hit and runs when we're the king of hit and
Yeah, but
runs.
there's a certain politeness. You
No,
gotta you
no,
gotta sit
no,
there and hold it
no.
for an hour until they're super pissed at you for staying.
Oh, you are so funny, Avi. Isaac, you back with us, buddy?
Man, I gotta tell you, it's been a rough morning for your boy. Like
I'm sorry.
I can't believe I had to unload the stupid app and reload the stupid app. And you know
Oh,
what it
God.
is? It's because I don't have the stupid little blue check mark. I'm a guarantee.
I don't know. I don't know
Um,
if we can say that because yesterday, quite honestly, we tried for a long time to get Tanya in here. I don't know if she has the blue check or not, but I sure do. And I'm the host. So I don't know if it's that, honestly. I just think that it's that they're making changes and it's screwing things up, honestly.
yeah, it's some old bullshit. But yo, Avi, that PFP though, that fucking PFP though. I've seen that movie. This shit is fire.
Wait, sorry, what movie?
Now that PFP you got, that's from that one movie, right?
Oh,
Where
oh,
he's the jazz performer, right? And he's got the drummer. He's torturing the fucking drummer.
I don't think that's from Whiplash.
Yeah, that's
yeah, it's
oh
from Whiplash. Yeah, it is.
yeah, right. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
mine
that
is
one
still
dude,
showing like
the
Frank
dude from
Sinatra.
Top Gun 2.
I thought it was Frank Sinatra.
Oh, you might be seeing my old one.
Oh, okay.
That was Sterling Hayden, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just
Oh,
clicked on
well.
it. Yeah, now I see J.K. Simmons in Whiplash. But yeah.
See, even something as simple as that, that picture is not even the current one. I mean, it's so annoying. X is
Yeah,
so annoying.
yeah. It's like those little glitches that they've never cared to fix. I've always said they're setting us up for a paywall, right? But
Oh yeah.
haven't seen it.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking
Well,
of being jerks and tapping the glass with the fish and stuff, you see there's some video circulating around about the $1 million cash game and how some people made Keating leave the game early.
Yeah, I was actually we
I
were
have
talking
not
about that a
seen
couple
that.
of days ago, real brief, because it's supposed to be a 24-hour game, ended up being 12 hours, and what I've been seeing a lot is that everyone's saying that what's his name, Senor Tilt, he was just running like shit, and I guess he was complaining like crazy, and basically Keating was trying to give him action, but dude was just like too sour. So Keating, I think he just kind of burnt out and was like, "Fuck this,
Yeah,
I'm out."
that's what I heard was that like basically there was something with the stand-up game where Senior Tote was bitching that Keating was like, in his opinion, going to muck before showing his cards, so he shouldn't have gotten the button. But they and like he kept calling the floor, and Keating's like, I don't want to deal with calling the floor. I don't want to waste my time waiting on floor calls and stuff. Like as long as the action, we got to keep the action going. And then like basically said like, if the action stops, I'm out, and then left.
As he should
Well,
though, as he should though, and I mean, I think Senior Tilt. I don't know, before that one game previously, right, where it was him and all those when the Doug poke hand happened and all of that. I know that he owns Monkey Tilt, but I've never seen dude.
I was going to say nobody even knew him until he got onto that show. I mean, onto the live feeds. Come on.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's like
Yeah.
maybe hey, he feels safe at Poker Go, or he runs good at Poker Go. You know how it goes, yo. Not every place is for everyone.
Well, I'm just going to say what an embarrassment to bill a show that's going to be 24 hours and it makes it 12. I mean, that's not good PR.
That, yeah, I mean, that was the thing right there. But see, what trips me out is like, so that they Keating's gone, it's done, or I haven't seen the stream. I need to check it
I
out
didn't know it was
honestly
from
because
the
I
same stream. I just know, like, if you're going to advertise a 24-hour stream, you're going to need to have a lot of people on rotation, and it doesn't seem like
Yes.
facts, facts, ASG. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and it was too, I think the buy-in was just too big for it to be a 24-hour show. Honestly, the buy-in is too big. Like, you can't sustain that for 24 hours. Come on. People are losing their butts. Someone else is winning a ton. And who's going to keep digging in for another 500,000, another million, or whatever?
Hey,
I mean,
Airball came up. He had a winning session in this game, so kudos to him.
well, and so did Keating, but that's
I
not
mean,
even the
Keating,
point.
yeah, but Keating is fucking unreal. Fucking love Keating.
Yeah, but my point is, if you're going to have that, if you're going to have my point is, if you're going to have a 24-hour show, it can't be that high of a stake. People just can't sustain that for 24 hours, is my point. Go ahead, Avi.
I watched a video on exactly why Keating was pissed off and why he quit. And
Okay.
so him and Senior Tilt apparently are friends and friendly. And so, yeah, you're looking at, oh, plus another 12 hours of this. If you're stuck a lot in that game like he was, you've got a bitter taste in your mouth. And meanwhile, Alan Keating, uh, the biggest issue was the fine print in how those hands develop when you're playing the stupid game there. And if you even have the first motion to fold, then that counts as a muck. If your cards like kind of start moving forward and then you flip them up, it's too late. If you
Okay.
start shoving your cards forward, that's
Right.
what happened. That's not a rule that's
Oh,
live in like a lot of places. And so, meanwhile, the development of that is not a one-on-one discussion; it's a two-on-one pile-up, followed by call the. I'm Karen. My name is Senior Tilt. I'm a Karen. Call the manager. Call the manager. And Alan Keating is like, we really could have, worked this out and discussed this as
right.
men and not had to say, hey, guys, hey, cheating. Look at the guy with $2.7 million in front of him, the guy who gives tremendous action, who's making the game because Peter in those games, as Feldman said, is actually trying and playing like a sane human being because he really takes pride in winning in those games.
Can you send me a link to that video?
Yeah, I'll look for it.
Yeah, it's and it's not a good look on a live feed to be calling the floor. I mean, come on. It's not a good look. And whether or not Keating will be back, he'll be back. Keating will be back for sure. No doubt in my
Like, I
mind,
thought
he'll
the
be
whole
back.
thing about HCO was that it was a private game outside of the casino. So, like, what exactly is the floor?
Well, that's a good question too, isn't it? That's a good question too, but I guess I don't know what the laws are. So even though it's a private game, it's still at at a casino. So there may be some laws that apply. I don't, oh my God, I
Yeah,
got the
I'm not even sure
hiccups.
like how much the floor has real rules on the stand-up game. Like, is there a book with rules on how these games work?
Oh, I don't know, but that's funny.
I would think
I
the
don't
way
know.
that the laws work, because an operator has to apply to the California Gaming Commission, that they do have some that in the event of things going wrong, that they're kind of like the first authority.
Right. Right. But it's considered a home game at the casino. So what rules truly apply to that versus just a, house game, you know, table in the house, so to speak. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that all
Yeah, I thought
works.
part of the
Okay.
reason why they were able to have games like the stand-up game and buttons and this and that is because they didn't have to run them
Right.
by California Gaming because they're private games. Maybe not.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't answer that question, but I tell you what, maybe when Sean McCormick comes in one time, we can try to remember to ask him. He may be able to shed some light on that. I don't know. Isaac, you want to finish telling us what's going on at the horseshoe?
Yeah, let's see if I can survive the goddamn. All right.
I didn't know where you left off. I
I,
did all
I,
the other ones though for you, bud.
oh, did you? Okay, well,
Yeah.
okay. If I'm not mistaken, let's see. Horseshoe, we had a. Yeah, I think 5 p.m. was where I got cut off, somewhere around there.
Okay.
So let's just say
Perfect.
there's an 8 p.m. $160 no limit, 1,500 guarantee, 20K starting stack, and lastly there's an 11 p.m. $100 no limit, 1K guarantee, 20K starting stack.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you and your extra effort today.
Yo, the most delayed casino read in Space's history.
Oh, by the way, I did check
Right here.
at South Point. It said it's a 15K Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and a 10K the other days.
God, I love South
Is,
Point.
isn't that crazy for $120 buy-in?
Yeah, I thought
I
you were
mean, that's
saying even higher
insane.
number when you said it. That's why I was like, what? I was like, okay, 100 people, like, what is it, 150 plus for
Yeah,
that? That sounds like they can get that amount of people.
that's crazy. I'm going to pay attention to that when I'm there. I want to see what those numbers are if we're there during the day. I'm just curious because you have other places like, I'm not going to mention names, that are doing no guarantees, you know, for $1,000 guarantee or $3,000 guarantee. It's crazy. But anyway, or, whatever. Crazy.
I mean, to be fair, I think the thing with South Point, because they've been running those for as long as I've known, is just that they have so much action in that room. They have
Yeah,
so much activity in
yeah.
that room that they know they can put it out and they can meet their numbers.
Well, and kudos to them. I mean, you guys know I love South Point.
Hell yeah.
And I just was, when I was reading it, I was like, wait a minute, that just sounds like a big guarantee for a $120 tournament.
Yeah,
And,
they fill
I
it.
just,
I love that.
I just wanted to double check that for us today, for sure. And I appreciate that, you looking that up, ASG, for sure. Kudos to them. I love that. That shows you what a great job they're doing with their tournaments, that they can make that guarantee on a $120 tournament. It's awesome.
Definitely.
Kudos, Jason, and the staff over at South Point. Although Joe Morengo may have something to say about that today, but we'll see if he can come join us. Oh, he's at work. Okay, Joe,
I'm
no
honestly
problem.
shocked because he's one of the most chill people I know. Right? So that's whack if they were trying to put anything on him. Like, Joe's way too cool people, man. So I really want to know what's going on. I hope everything's good.
Yeah, hopefully it's just for 24 hours, right? And, just cool heads will prevail and we'll be on our merry way.
Facts.
Reply to Ruben. It sounds like he knew he was kind of instigating things. Maybe it was like he was pissing the OMCs off, and so when they got pissed off, he kind of went right back at him, But yeah, we'll see what the full information is.
Yeah. And like I said, there's always three sides to the story, right? So, we'll just wait and see what comes out and just hope that he's only banned for one day because that's kind of his spot to play.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yep,
definitely.
yepper. So, anyway, let's keep it moving. Anybody got anything else they want to talk about? Go ahead, Avi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, I signed up to play PLO at 7 Mile in Chula Vista, and I missed the first table.
Oh,
Got
God.
super into it.
Wait a minute. You
It
missed the
happened.
first what? You cut out.
The first table of PLO,
Oh my God, his microphone's doing it now. Avi. Okay,
and
go
I'm
ahead.
on.
Poor Avi. He's gonna go out and come back in.
Elon has entered the chat, right?
It's nuts. Like, honest to God, it's crazy. They must be making some major changes again or something. Because usually when they make major changes, we have all these little glitchy things going on. Go ahead, Avi.
Can you hear me now?
We can.
Okay, so I missed the first table that opened below, but I actually think that that one usually is worse than the second. But I don't know how to time this, like, because I want to show.
You're cutting out.
Fuck, this shit is tilting this morning.
We just have to be patient. Nothing else we can do and ride it out. Poor Avi. He's going out and coming back in again.
Hey, Cher. So
Yeah.
real quick, while Avi's hold on. I think he's back in.
Go ahead, Av. Ay, ay, ay. Nope. He's done as listener.
Damn. All right. Well,
It's,
he'll get back up here. Just give him a second.
yeah.
It took me a minute. Um. Yeah, you know the screenshot that I shot you, right? Of that game, right? That hand.
Yes. Yes.
That was that game that I had went to, and yeah, I don't
Oh.
know. Call me crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna be attending that game anymore.
Yeah, it's a little suspect.
Yeah, come on,
Yeah, it's a
like
little
come
suspect,
on,
dude.
yo, like for real. When I
Come
saw that shit,
on.
I was like, okay, that's way out.
That's suspect.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell you, I don't think I would go to that game. I'm
Hey,
just going to tell you like it
but you know
is.
what's even stupider though is that little thing was posted on social media.
Oh, interesting.
So it's like you're advertising that you're fucking people, or like, hey, come take your shot. Like, bro,
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah.
out of here. I'm good.
Yeah. 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 No. Mm-mm. All
Yeah.
right. I see. All right. ASG is driving his mom to the airport, so he had to dip. So thanks for stopping in and helping out this morning, ASG. Avi, if you want to request the mic, I sent you a mic, but maybe there you go. Let's see if this will work. Go ahead, Avi.
Yeah, so there's 7 people on the waiting list, and I just can't tell like when I should go there. Wait, did you lose me?
No, you're go ahead.
Oh no, that's it. There's 7 people on the waiting list right now. There are 5 tables going, and they have 8 or 9, I forget, but like they're gonna start another table. I just really can't tell. Like last time I went there, I waited for an hour.
Well, I'm glad you're going. How long is it going to take you to get there?
15 minutes. I have 40 to get there.
Okay. All right. So
Um,
you'll make it. That's
yeah.
awesome. And what kind of game is it?
It's 2-3 PLO, $5 bring in.
Nice. Nice. Well, good luck to you, Avi. Keep us updated, buddy. Love that.
And
One of
then
these days, I'm going to get to California. Then it's going to be on like Donkey Kong with the
Oh
two of you
man. Oh man. Let me
and
tell you.
Reaper too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh
And
shit.
then we're all gonna go to that home game and crack those
Oh
motherfuckers.
God. To crack those assholes. Oh, and Blue too, and Robert. Oh my God. We would have so much fun.
Oh yeah. There's a few exec deck. Exec deck is actually more down
Yeah.
there by Avi, but yeah, yeah,
Hell yeah, Reaper. I miss that old goat.
yeah.
I can't wait to see him next week too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Love it. How fun. All right. Anybody else got anything else to bring up? Isaac, you got any topics you want to bring up, buddy?
Ah, Phase 6. Y'all hear me yap about it all the time. Phase 6. Um, I think today I'll finally throw up the announcement of when we're starting the season. But yeah. Besides that, all good, all love. I hope everybody has a dope Saturday.
Thanks. You too, buddy. I'm looking forward to some college football today for sure. Looking forward to my friend that's working on my video, some updates later tonight. So, looking forward to that. And I really wish I was up in Cherokee Plain right now, but you know, God made sure got to be there for my son's engagement. So, definitely more important. Next year is going to be crazy, y'all. Wedding time.
Yes, it will.
Oh, Lordy. Just when I thought we had it under control, My daughter may have a big special assignment this next summer. We're waiting to hear about that. I think it's going to be like a 6 or 8 week assignment out of town. And yeah, wedding bells and WSOP. And yeah, it's going to be nuts next year. I'm here for it though. All right, you guys, let's sign off and go enjoy our Saturday, shall we? Appreciate all of you that are listening currently, have joined me on the panel, and let's chat and had a great chat this morning. Those that are listening in the future, I appreciate you as well. Don't forget to keep Fats in your prayers. He needs them right now for sure. And I appreciate all of you. If you're not on the felt today, get out and touch the grass or touch the snow, whatever applies. Much love to all of you. Have a great Saturday. See you tomorrow morning.
See ya.